Calvin Castine at Northern Adirondack Central School. It's the first day of May Day 2006, and we're here for CVAC Varsity Boys Baseball. A couple of hometown cable teams here, the Northern Adirondack Bobcats being visited by the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars. Greg Perrin's going over the ground row with the managers, Scott Mitchell and Peter Kowalski. Defensively for the Bobcats on the mound is Doug Alexander. His battery mate is Kyle Brassard. At first base is TJ Brunell. John Hicks is at second. Shortstop is Jim Brunell. Third base is Tyler Brassard. In the outfield, left to right, Alan Brassard, Nick Trombley, and Travis Love. Trevor Blondo is in the lineup, batting for Alan Brassard. The non-starters are Stuart Nichols, Ben Boyer, James Alexander, and Scott Matthews. Fortunately for the Cougars, the weather is very pleasant, very mild. There's where the visitors' dugout was. That's where the visitors' dugout is. High winds here tore off part of the bus garage roof and also blew down the visitors' dugout. But the much better built, actually a different wind angle on it, home team dugout is still intact. Cougar pitcher Chris Matat will lead it off for the Cougars. Everybody on this side of the field, including me, are hoping for a quick ball game. The Bobcat Senior Variety Show is at 7 p.m. It's just about 4:30 right now, so they got to get this game in the books quickly. And Alexander is starting off on the right foot with a strike. Infield is in. Playing shallow at the corners. That's hit to the left side, shortstop. Brunell to Brunell, and we have one down. Now center fielder Corey Trombley is the batter. Pitch from Alexander is taken for a ball. Strike, 1-1. Beautiful day in the North Country, temperature in the 70s, ball 2. Mild temperatures in the next upcoming days, but rain forecast here and there, ball 3. No walks, got to get this game going. Let's make a batter out of Trombley here. Strike 2. And the payoff pitch. Hit to right field in foul territory. It's going to be out of play. Alexander will wait for the defense. So another payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. So Trombley is on board. And Sam Parker steps in. Parker is the second baseman. First time we've seen the Bobcats this year. We were going to come up here and do their first game of the season, but they were rained out. We haven't had an opportunity since then to come back. Get up here as often as we can. Had a couple of other rain days since then, and Alexander checking the runner. Sam Parker swings at one in the dirt. Auditioning for the golf team, I guess. That's popped up. Brunell, shortstop, grabs it. No advance. 2 outs. Now the cleanup hitter, the catcher, Matt Welch, the batter. 2 outs, 1 on in the first. Alexander delivers. Throw to second, and successful steal for Trombley, but did he slide into a knee? Looks like he's okay. Strike. Alexander had 0-2. You might be able to hear that wind blowing. Hope it's not too prominent. Fouled off. We were doing the Saranac Lake at Northeastern game, putting it on our cable tape, our DVD. Strike 3 looking. And notice we had a lot of wind in that, so we've taken measures to reduce the wind, hopefully, in the microphone. Nothing across for the Cougars. They strand a man at second, and after 1/2 inning of play, it's the Cougars nothing, Bobcats coming to bat here on viewer-supported hometown cable. The Cougar defense shows Chris Matat pitching, his battery mate Matt Welch. Chester Hemingway is at first base. Second baseman is Sam Parker. Shortstop Ryan Armstrong. At third base is Josh Chapman. In the outfield, Chris Garand, Corey Trombley, and Ian Lapierre going from left to right. Mitch Laundrie and Kay Rabidou, I'm not sure what his first name is, it might be up from the JVs, are listed as the subs. Catcher Kyle Brassard leading off the Bobcat half of the first. Matat delivers. Hit to deep left field, That's going to be extra bases. Brassard into second base, standing up. He's in there with a leadoff double. I'm going to bring up Nick Trombley, the center fielder. Pitch is swung on, hit to the left side. Throw to first, and we're going to have a man at third base. Good try there by the Cougars. So, with 1 out, the Cats will send up their number 3 and 4 hitters with a man at third base here in the first inning. Jim Brunell, the batter. Chopped to short. Throw to first. Safe. The shortstop Armstrong held it just a hair too long. His aim was to keep Brassard at third base. He did, but he didn't get the out. So it's runners at the corners for TJ Brunell. Matat delivers. And he's safe. What you call avoiding the tag. Welch has thrown out a lot of base runners this year. Matat had 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Armstrong's going to come to the plate. So I don't know about that. Ball's dead, 2-run score. I don't know about that. The first inning, give up a run, get the out. So TJ Brunell ends up at second base. 2 runs score. And second baseman John Hicks is the batter. Still just 1 out. Here's the pitch to Hicks, strike 1. Strike 2. Matat takes a long time looking. There's the pitch. Strike 3, swinging, lunging for the ball. Hicks is out. 2 outs. Now right fielder Travis Love, the batter. Matat delivers. It's fouled off, strike 1. Peter Kowalski coaching at third base. He's got Scott Matthews coaching at first. Hit to short to Armstrong. Throw to Hemingway is handled for the out. 2 runs for the Cats. They lead 2-0. We're heading for the second inning here on Hometown Cable. Shortstop Ryan Armstrong leading off the top of the second. Hits the ball to the left side to Brunell. He's had a busy game already. Jim Brunell to TJ, and we have 1 down. Now cousin Chester Hemingway at the plate. Chet Hemingway looks at ball 1. One. Game being played on May 1st, as we said at the start. And today is the 52nd anniversary of the death of Cowboy star Tom Tyler. And ironically, Board of Press was printing up the final pages today of Tom Tyler Tales number 2. And I'll be over there tomorrow helping them collate it so we can start peddling Tom Tyler Tales number 2. About a fellow who was born 103 years ago in the town of Mariah and went on to become a famous silent movie, then cowboy star and movie star in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. But he died at a young age 52 years ago today. 2 down, and Chris Guerin, the left fielder. Alexander gets the sign and delivers. Top half of the second, 2-0, Bobcats leading. Alexander pitches. Strike 2. So Alexander's ahead 0-2 on the count. Strike 3 swinging. 3 up, 3 down for the Cougars. Nothing across in their half of the second. We go to the bottom of the inning with the Cats leading 2-0 here on Hometown Cable. Viewer-supported local television. Northern Adirondack pitcher Doug Alexander will lead off for the Cats in the second. Top winds and delivers. Strike 1. NAC leading NCCS 2-0. Foul off. Strike 2. Strike 3. 1 down. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Trevor Blondo. Caught delivers. Strike 1. Viewer-supported local television. There are families involved in this game who get cable who have never supported Hometown Cable. We have to pay Time Warner to put this channel together here. 24, that is, just in case this game makes it to channel 30 someday, but channel 24, we pay, lease it. And there are people who will watch it, their families are involved in it, and don't care enough to help support it. 2 down, and Ian Lapierre, the right fielder, stepping in. He would be stepping in if it was the Cougar 9th hitter. This is Tyler Brassard, the third baseman. Right position in the lineup, wrong team. Tyler Brassard. Strike. Hit sharply to second under the glove of Parker into right center field. And Brassard is on. No glove on the ball, so you have to call it a hit, but I think that could have been caught. Here's Kyle Brassard, the catcher. He tees off on, he hit one in that same spot in the first time up there. And he's going to chase home run number 3. as Kyle Brassard chases home Tyler Brassard for a 3-0 Cat lead. We'll bring up the center fielder, Nick Trombley. And that's in the right center field gap. It is bobbled momentarily. Run number 4 crosses. It's 4-0 Bobcats. RBI single for Trombley. And Jim Brunell stepping to the plate. Strike 1. On the ground by Parker. And a throw to third allows Brunell to go to second base. Throwing to the wrong base. A common occurrence in baseball and softball. Takes the force out off the table, and TJ Brunell hits it to short. Throw to first, just in time. Throw to the plate on the 4th out here. Hemingway firing to the plate after the inning was over here. So it's 4-0 Bobcats as we go to the 3rd inning here on Hometown Cable. Third baseman Josh Chapman at the plate, leading off the Cougar half of the 3rd inning. Alexander delivers. Fouled out of play, strike 1. Alexander set. Winds and delivers. Hit sharply to shortstop Brunell. Bobbles it, and we're going to have a base runner here as Chapman will beat it out, being E6. Now this is Ian Lapierre, not that imposter we had last half inning here. This is Ian Lapierre. Top of the order on deck, nobody out. This is a big batter here for Alexander. Want to get at least 1 out at the top of the order coming up. You don't want to have 2 on, nobody out. Strike 1, throw to first. Chapman will stay put. Ball. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch from Alexander. Just missing. Evens the count at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Brassard to Hicks for the out. Get the force, get the lead runner. Good smart play. Brings up Chris Matat, 1 out. Hit to third. Brassard to second. And thrown out of play. Runner at third should score, and the other runner should be at second. It's where you are when the ball is released, and Lapierre had second base made. Now Peter Kowalowski wants him back at third. Now this is a second throw in the infield, so a second throw in the infield I think is different than the first throw. So a second throw in the infield might only be one base, which would give him third. So I think Peter is right on this. So Bill Chase taught Peter Kowalowski good here. Oh, it's second, third, nobody in. Second throw in the infield. So Corey Trombley says, no problemo. He says that just gives me an extra man to drive in. So second and third, one out. 2, 3, and possibly 4 hitters up for the Cougars. That gets through. Into center field. Throw comes to the plate. Throw gets away. And we got Trombley at second. It's a 4-2 game. Potential tying run steps to the plate. Sam Parker. Still just one down. That's going to allow Trombley to go to third. One out in the top half of the third inning. Here's a pitch from Alexander. Even though it's relatively early in the game, high school ball, I would play this if I were the Bobcats, the same way I'd play it if it were the 7th inning. Get the out. If the man on third scores, he scores. But get the out, prevent a big or a bigger inning. It's already 2 runs, possibly 3. Parker, a little blooper just over the glove of Brassard into left field. It's a base hit for Parker and an RBI. 4-3. So the potential tying run is on board for Northeastern, and a potential go-ahead run in the person of the cleanup hitter, Matt Welch, steps to the plate. Alexander delivers. Welch hits it to third. Bobbled. Throw to second. In time. 2 down. Brassard bobbled it, but stuck with it and tossed to second base. Now here's Ryan Armstrong. 2 outs. Man at first. 4-3. Cougars trailing the Cats. Strike 1. Strike 2. And he's safely in at second. Steal for Welch. 2 strikes on the batter. Pitch to Armstrong, taken high. On the ground. In right field, Travis Love. 3 runs for the Cougars. It's 4-3. We're heading for the bottom of the third here on Hometown Cable. John Hicks at the plate, leading off the bottom half of the third. And a pitch. Hits it to the left side. A lot of left side action this inning. Over to first. We have 1 down. Chapman to to Hemingway for the out. Now Travis Love at the plate. Strike 2. 1-2 delivery. Lead will be outside. Hit to third. Chapman can't get a glove on it. Goes into left field. Gloves on at first. And it brings up Doug Alexander, the Bobcat pitcher. Here's a pitch from Trombley. Hit sharply. Booted by Parker. He's going to come to first with it. Get the out. 1 down. So it will not go as an error, although yeah, I guess it should go as an error because a base was advanced, even though they got the out. I think if you advance a base runner advances, it should be called an error, but it may not be. because you got the out, but no question that the base runner advanced on the misplay. Trevor Blondo was at the plate. He hits it through the right side by Hemingway into right field for a base hit. And it's going to be a 5-3 lead for the Cats. Blondo with the RBI. Now Tyler Brassard steps in. Throw to first. Blondo's back. It's into the right center field gap. And we're going to have runners at second and third. Top of the order now, Kyle Brassard, and he's doubled twice. And they're playing him deep in left field, strike one. Chris Garand is halfway to Cherubusco. He's about 500 feet from Clinton Mills right now. One and two ducks in the pond with 2 outs. It's going to be trouble. It's going to be a little bloop single just beyond the grasp of the shortstop. And he's safe at third. Just out of the reach of Ryan Armstrong. Here's Nick Trombley now. Runners at the corners. 6-3 Bobcat lead. Well, just going to get it out. No. Throws a little bit in front of the bag, and that's going to score another run. 7-3. Right. Up top. Hemingway says he's got it, and he's got it. So a bunch of runs for the Bobcats, and a runner. We'll add them up. I think it's about 6-3 now as we go to the fourth. There's Chet Hemingway, starting the fourth inning for the Cougars. Alexander winds and delivers. Hemingway pops it up in foul territory. Brunel over, and can't get it. Umpire Duquette got in the way here. I can't think of any reason why the umpire should be near that play. Here's the pitch. Hit to third, it's booted through the wickets, and Hemingway will reach. He wasn't coming out of that batter's box very fast there. He was just looking at the ball and said, I'm out. He thought it was a foul ball, I guess. He's on, he doesn't realize it. Now he does. 6-3, Bobcats lead. Here's Chris Garand. Alexander. Bunt. Alexander bobbles it. Is going to have to go to first. No chance for the double play. The strategy escapes me. Bunting with the number 7 hitter. Move the man in scoring position. You're down by 4, 7, and 7-3. It's 7-3. Get the 8 and 9 hitters up. The strategy escapes me. Strike. 2 strikes on the batter. Big 3 looking. Drop third strike. He tagged him. Good heads up play by the catcher Brassard. So with 2 outs, Ian Lapierre appears at the plate. Alexander delivers. Strike 1. Strike 2. High and away. Up the middle, seeing high hit, so the bunt pays off as Lapierre comes through with the RBI single with 2 strikes on him. Well, the bunt gets the run in, but that only puts makes it 7-4. It's not like it ties the game or something. Top of the order up, Chris Matat at the plate. All right, Alexander set. Throw to second. Dan Lapierre will be safe at second. Good time to steal. 2 outs and top of the order up. If you get thrown out, you got the top of the order to lead off the next inning. So it's a good time to steal right there. Alexander delivers. Strike 2. 1-2 pitch. Just missing. Foul tip, hung on to, strike 3. So, a run for the Cougars. It's 7-4. We're heading for the bottom of the 4th. We're halfway through this one on Hometown Cable. We have ball 1 to Jim Brunell, shortstop. 3, 4, and 5 hitters up here for the Cats. Northern Adirondack leading Northeastern Clinton, 7-4 in the 4th. Matat delivers, low. Ball 4. Brunell walks. Now first baseman TJ Brunell steps in. Bach. So Bach on Matat puts a man in scoring position and nobody out. Foul tipped, strike 2. I believe it's a full count, strike 3. 1 down. Brings up second baseman John Hicks. Pitch from Matat, strike 1. One, 1. Foul ball. 1-2 pitch. Foul ball. Fielded cleanly. At third by Chapman. High fly ball to left field. Foul territory. He's out of play. No catch. Guerin covered some ground, but he out of play, so no out. Up straight up. Welch calls for it. 2 down. Bring up Travis Love. Cats had a man at second with nobody out. They're down to 2 outs. Down to 1 out, I should say. So to first. Chapman to Hemingway. Nothing across for the Cats for the first time in the game. After 4 full. 7-4 Bobcats over the Cougars here on Hometown Cable. With the 2, 3, and 4 hitters up, it's a big inning for the Cougars. They trail by 3. Corey Trombley, the batter. 7-4 the score. Booted at third. Brunell picks it up, fires wide, and out of play. Into the stands. Souvenir for a lucky fan. Booted by Brassard. Brunell tried to rush his throw. A good throw, would have had him too. Here's Sam Parker, the man in scoring position and nobody out. Bobcats got to worry about the batters. They got 3-run lead. Strike one. Let's get this game going here. Senior Variety Show to tape. We put a runner at third and nobody out. Little bloop single for Parker. He's going to score a run. Throw should go to cutoff to keep Parker at first. It's a 7-5 game. With nobody out, brings a potential tying run to the plate, and the cleanup man, Matt Welch. Strike one at the knees. Popped up and out of play, strike two. 0-2 pitch, foul back. Count holds at 0-2. Two and two, gets away. Parker gets second base as the ball goes out of play. 2-2 the count. Alexander delivers. Swing and a miss, strike three, one down. Now here's Ryan Armstrong, the shortstop. Alexander's pitch, popped up. Brunel over, out of play. Alexander's pitch, strike two. Just missing. Strike called. Looked high, but strike three, 2 outs. Too close to take with 2 strikes on it. Here's Chetster Hemingway. Pitch to Hemingway, strike two. Low. 7-5 in the fifth. Just missing. Ball 4. Hemingway works the walk. They're at first and second with 2 outs. With the potential tying run on board, Chris Guerin becomes a potential go-ahead run. Here's the pitch, strike one. Guerin apparently thinks the strike zone starts at the eyebrows. The pitch was a little high, strike two. Alexander looking to pitch out of this jam, fouled off. Foul ball. Strike three. Couldn't decide if he was going to swing at it and committed himself. Had to swing the bat. Just a token swing. He'd already committed himself. 7-5. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. Bobcats leading the Cougars here on hometown cable. Viewer-supported local television. Doug Alexander swings at the first offering, hits it foul, strike one. Todd's pitch, hit to the shortstop, loaded by Ryan, over to first. Armstrong, whoop, close call, he's safe. That'll be an E6. And Trevor Blondo at the plate. He bunts. A successful bunt. I'll bring up Tyler Brassard. The man in scoring position, 1 out, and then the top of the order on deck. Strike 1. So if you're Chris Matat, you want this batter. Two. No throw. Popped up over her head, not a play. On the ground, up the middle. Armstrong, nice pickup. Throw to Hemingway, he's off the bag. He's off the bag. Hemingway was not on the bag. That was not a wide throw either. That's an error on Hemingway. Should have had contact. He does a nice job of coming off that bag and making sure he gets contact. Or I should say making sure he catches the ball, but that time there he did not have to come off the bag to make the catch. This is Kyle Brassard. Where's the ball? Center field. Sacrifice fly. Run scores. 2 down. And Nick Trombley at the plate. 8-5 the score now. Strike 2. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. 8-5 after 5. We're going to the 6th. So the Cats leading the Cougars on hometown cable. Top half of the 6th inning, Josh Chapman at the plate for Northeastern. It'd be 8-9-1 batters. Chapman saying, hey, I'm no ordinary 8th place hitter here. I'm a power hitter. Leadoff single, a long single for Chapman. Now Ian Lapierre steps in. Chapman will go to second. Eight 5 the score. Hit him. Hit him. Hit Lapierre. Hit the number 9 hitter. So with nobody out, the Cougars will send the top of the order up. Potential tying run. Strike 1. Both runners advance. Nobody out. Tying run at the plate in the 6th. Strike 2. Alexander delivers. Foul ball. Looked like Rick Lamberton's favorite softball swing. Hit the ball slowly down the third base line and raced to first. Strike 3 looking. 1 out. Now Corey Trombley, the batter. Alexander looking to pitch out of the jam. Number 2 hitter in the lineup at the plate, representing the potential tying run. Strike 1. It's approaching 6 o'clock. In 1 hour, the senior variety show starts here at NAC. Two balls and a strike. Up the middle, base hit. It's going to score 2. It's going to make it a 1-run ball game. Uh-oh. I thought it was going to score 2. Lapierre is out at the plate. The Cats Didn't concede anything, and he got the out. 2 down. So it's an 8-6 game, and a man at second, and Sam Parker at the plate. Pitch from Alexander, strike 1. Parker tees off on that one. That's gonna make it an 8-7 game and put the potential tying run at first base. He only got 1 out of it. 6th batter of the inning, 2 runs in. Matt Welch, cleanup hitter at the plate. Hits it deep to right field. This could probably tie the ball game. It's going to drop in. Parker rounding third. He's going to be held up. Potential go-ahead run on at second base. So the pressure's on Ryan Armstrong. 2 ducks on the pond, 2 outs. Team down by a run. Little pressure on Alexander too, of course. Cougars have been teeing off. Strike 1. No extra innings today. We've got the variety show to go tape. Now when it's time for the variety show, we're out of here. So we don't want to miss any of the game, so we don't need any extra innings in the dirt. I think it's 3-1. First base is open. Hemingway on deck. Strike 2 called. So it's a full count. We're going to have a payoff pitch to Armstrong. Both runners lead off with 2 outs. Armstrong hits it to the right side. It's drifting into foul territory. It's going to hold at 3-2. Ball 4, Armstrong walks. Bags are full. So the baton is passed to Chester Hemingway. Pressure goes onto his shoulders. No place to put him. Alexander's going to make him a hitter. Takes a long look, winds and delivers. On the ground. Brunel goes to third, just in time to get Welch. Just in time, Welch was steaming into third base. So, Cats hang on to a 1-run lead as the Cougars pick up 2. It's 8-7. We're heading for the bottom of the 6th. Bobcats send up 3, 4, and 5 hitters in the 6th. Jim Brunel at the plate. That delivers, fouled off. Two 2-1 pitch. Strike called. Strike 3, trying to protect the plate. 1 down. Brings up first baseman TJ Brunel. And the pitch from the top. Strike 1 called. Bottom half of the 6th, Bobcats up by a 8-7 margin. Strike 2, swinging. Flyby by the local geese population. That's foul. Protecting the plate. Out of play, into the crowd. That's going to be playable. In right field, it's a base hit. Brunel is going to stay put with this 1-out single. Brings up John Hicks. Ball 1. Well hit ball. It's going to be a long out. as Guerin was playing him deep. Well hit ball by Hicks, 2 down. So that gets us to Travis Love. Matat delivers, strike 1. Throw to first, Brunel's back. Off the fist, trying to protect it. Matat to Hemingway for the out. Bobcats have a scant 1-run lead as we go to the 7th here on Hometown Cable. Northeastern Clinton will send up their 7, 8, and 9 hitters in the 7th as they try to rally back. They've scored in each of the last 4 innings. 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 2 in the 6th. This is Chris Guerin who made that nice catch in the bottom of the 6th. Alexander winds and delivers. Off the fist, foul, strike 1. Strike 2. Pitch from Alexander. Strike 3 called. Drop 3rd strike. He is tagged by the catcher Brassard. Low in the strike zone. Here's Josh Chapman. I think it was his last at-bat that Chapman wrapped it out there. His previous at-bat, I should say. Ball 1. Tight. Alexander delivers. Chopped to the left side. Brassard over to Brunel. 2 down. That would have been a hit on artificial turf. Here's Ian Lapierre, the Cougars' last hope. 8-7, Northern Adirondack leading Northeastern Clinton. 2 outs in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Mitch Laundrie coaching at first base. Scott Mitchell at 3rd. Oh! Ouch. Off the shoulder, strike 2. So this could be the final pitch of the game. Alexander winds and delivers high. Not very often we see both pitchers go the distance in a high school game. Tight. This is the guy Alexander wants to pitch to here. Top of the order on deck. And if Lapierre gets on, he'll represent the potential tying run. Brunel to Brunel in time for the out. Jim Brunel fires a bullet to TJ Brunel, and this ball game is in the books. An 8-7 victory. The Bobcats defeat the Cougars, and that's the way it was on May Day, May 1st, 2006 at Northern Adirondack Central School in beautiful downtown Ellenburg Corners. You've been watching viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable TV, worth your support.